We are looking at the current ceiling of modern engineering. SpaceX is preparing to launch Starship V3, a 125-meter steel rocket designed to carry heavy payloads to the lunar surface and eventually Mars. In the consumer space, professional-grade equipment is being displaced by smartphones. This weekend, Apple will broadcast a live Major League Soccer match shot entirely on iPhone 17 Pros, testing if mobile sensors can finally match the quality of $100,000 broadcast cameras. Even our smallest devices are seeing a massive increase in processing power. Anker's newest earbuds feature a dedicated AI chip that allows them to transcribe live conversations and adjust noise cancellation hundreds of thousands of times per second. On the surface, technology has reached a point where high-end hardware and massive engineering feats are becoming accessible to the public. But this rapid expansion is creating a vacuum elsewhere in the industry. At 4 a.m. Singapore time on Wednesday, Meta began revoking system access for 8,000 employees. This 10% workforce reduction was a deliberate move to liquidate human capital and redirect those funds toward AI infrastructure. Meta is not an outlier. This brings the industry-wide total to over 142,000 layoffs in 2026 alone, as companies across the sector struggle to fund their own survival in the AI race. The industry is undergoing a brutal self-correction. To win the race for more powerful intelligence, companies are treating their own staff and security protocols as disposable overhead. The panic inside Meta is driven by internal benchmarks. Their Llama 4 model is underperforming against GPT-5 and Claude Mythos, failing to match their advanced reasoning capabilities. To bridge this gap, Meta is moving 7,000 workers into AI development and committing $60 billion toward hardware, betting the company's future on Llama 5. This pivot has changed the baseline for technical employment. The industry is now prioritizing hyper-specialized skills, like expertise in transformer architecture and RAG, over general software development. The data suggests that for many in the sector, their existing technical skills are becoming secondary to the requirements of the AI era. This drive for speed is already clashing with national safety. Officials are particularly concerned with Anthropic's Claude Mythos model, which analyzes complex code to discover security bugs in banking software far faster than a human. In response, the government drafted an executive order that would have mandated strict security evaluations and penetration testing for all high-power AI models before they could be released to the public. However, a coordinated lobbying effort led by Silicon Valley investors like David Sachs convinced the administration that these regulations would slow American innovation and allow foreign competitors to seize the lead. On Thursday, the security order was canceled. President Trump stated he won't sign anything that could act as a blocker to the country's technological momentum. The decision prioritizes speed over established security protocols. For now, AI companies are operating without a federal safety net. At the hardware level, processing speeds are hitting new highs. Anker's proprietary Thus chip allows earbuds to analyze audio 384,000 times per second, managing complex noise cancellation in real time. But while the hardware is more efficient, the software platforms are becoming more dangerous. Consumer groups are now suing Meta, Google, and TikTok for failing to remove sophisticated financial scams that use AI-generated deepfakes. There is a clear financial incentive at play. These platforms earned an estimated $3 billion from high-risk advertising last year, while only managing to remove about 18% of the suspicious ads reported to them. The European Union is now threatening to fine these companies up to 6% of their global revenue under the Digital Services Act, a penalty that could reach $8 billion for a company like Meta. We are using highly advanced silicon to access platforms where the data is unpoliced. The same algorithms that power our devices are being used to facilitate fraud. The developments of 2026 show that the largest tech companies are operating with increasing autonomy. They are successfully influencing national policy while treating even multi-billion-dollar government fines as a cost of doing business. For those working within the industry, the shift is just as stark. The workforce is increasingly viewed as a temporary input, used to build the automated systems that will eventually make many current roles unnecessary. Technology is moving at a pace that has outrun both government regulation and traditional corporate responsibility. There is no longer a guaranteed safety net for consumers or employees. When companies prioritize competitive speed over internal stability, the old expectations of a predictable career path no longer apply. Constant adaptation is now the only practical strategy for survival.